When I lived in Whittier, there was, which was a suburb of LA, there was one small record store called Lovell's in Uptown Whittier, and I'd always go up there and see what new things they had. And the guy who owned it, Tom, would always keep me in mind when ordering. And he had the Damned record, and they had a big stand-up poster for them and everything. And that was the first time I heard him, and I thought it was fantastic. I don't know. I don't know how I got in this band. I don't know. This is the longest time I've ever been in a band. Normally it's about 4 or 5 years, and then I move on. So this is coming up on 7, I think. So I'm not sure. But it seems to be going well, so stick with it. I think I have a very eclectic taste myself, as David does. And I'm not going to say novelty records, but a lot of things in that direction. And open to pretty much anything. A lot of 60s stuff too, a lot of psychedelia, which obviously Captain and David are both into. So yeah, quite a few different things. The glamour. That's what I've always liked about it. I know the gothic scene's gone off in several different directions, some of it very gory, and some of it very but I like the glamorous side of it more. Don't think I have any choice there. I am that gothic side. Yeah, it's that seems to blend quite easily, David and I together. It doesn't seem forced. No one tries to do anything. You just be yourself, really. After the show, because we do so many shows, you can't have a party every night, or you'll end up a bit worse for wear. So normally it's just seeing a few people, kind of relaxing a bit, and then going back into bed and doing it all over again quite early. At home, David's pretty much in charge of the music. I put things on, but no matter what it is, I notice the next record he gets in there quickly and puts something on. But which is quite good because he buys a lot more CDs than I do. I seem to stick to old things. I'll still put on records that I listened to when I was 16 and love it. I think I'm probably in control of the television. Matter of fact, I'm sure I am. We have to make the songs special each night, so we enjoy it, because if we don't, then it'll come across. And it depends. Sometimes Neat and Neat will be fantastic. It depends on the sound, too. If we can hear each other, then we can really play with it and enjoy it. And sometimes if you can really hear David well, something like a Curtain Call or Absinthe can be amazing, because you can really hear him. So it varies, but I love all the songs. I mean, it's not like some bands I've been in where you have filler songs. You know, you want to play them all. You know, that's why our set is actually very long. It's difficult with this band to have a shorter set. I think the Damned have survived because the music is great. And there's a lot of people out there who know that, when, despite the record companies, despite the press, or the lack of press, this band has just continued on us because the music is good and fans find it and, think it's fantastic. And also I think the fact that this band can be this successful after this long means that you have a lot to live up to, and it's been able to do it, which is great. I think it's absolutely wonderful if we have new people listening to it and enjoying it, and that they get it. They get what makes this band special, just as I did. This lineup, well, we have Pinch, who gave us a real connection to what was going on, because I think the rest of us, we listened to what's new, but not in the way that he does. And he was kind of trendier, and he'll kill me for saying that word. But, he really knows what's happening. And that was great to kind of put things under our nose and say, oh yeah, we that is good, and we are relevant to it, which we weren't sure about that. David, of course, brings David, and that's not only is it special, but it's undefinable. And I've tried to define it. And Captain, once again, a fantastic musician, great songwriter. And as is David, and Pinch have also proven to be great songwriters with this lineup. And then Monty, the inimitable Monty, In the past, when I've been in bands, I stood out. I don't in the Damned. Just another member, which is great. But it shows the power of the band as a whole, I think. I think when I joined the band, And this lineup happened, and Pinch joined, and we decided to start working on new music. I wanted what we actually accomplished was to make a record that had all the elements from the past, but didn't sound like it was from the past. And I think that was a miracle that we actually were capable of doing that. It was great. When I joined this group, I didn't know what would happen. It was kind of on a trial basis. Captain suggested it. And I said, fine, let's give it a shot, and if it doesn't work out, well, then no hard feelings. And as I say, that was 7 years ago, so it's worked out. But I didn't know whether it would have been suitable to have a woman in the Dam, but it has worked out. And I didn't know if the fans would accept it, but they have. But then again, I don't take any shit from anyone. The future for the Damned. Well, what I would like to see is for us to have a record with a record company or whatever powers that be that we can actually get the right promotion and press and people can hear how good it is. Whether or not the climate allows that anymore, I don't know. Things are so manufactured now, I don't know how far in that direction you have to be or how far you have to play the game. And this band only ever goes so far in playing the game, such as 0. If the Dam tried to be anything other than what it is, it just wouldn't work. That's not the nature of what this is. And I think David has said that before, and he's very right at what people understand, that this is a band of the people. This is an approachable band, and you're on the same side as the audience. There's no golden towers.